Hello from right on Orlando.
We're here at the San Diego Zoo.
Here in San Diego, California, there are over 12,000 animals here. And how big is it?
It's over 100 acres and it represents more than 600 different species. We've never been here, we're super excited to come and check it out.
So yes, this is the entrance, and you can't miss it because there's a giant statue right there that you can get your photo in. But let's go explore. We parked in the koala section, which is fitting because we love koalas. Hopefully we'll see some today.
A great way to find your way around the zoo is with a bus tour. We took one as we arrived. It was a really good way to get oriented. You take a trip, it takes about 30 minutes around the park on one of these double-decker buses. You can either sit on the top floor for a really good view, or if you want to get out in the sun, you can sit on the bottom floor. One little tip I would say is the direction of travel. Majority of the animal habitats are on the right-hand side, so try and grab a seat on the right-hand side for the best views.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome aboard and welcome to the wild and wonderful San Diego Zoo. My name is Annie Grace and I'll be driving you guys around about 70% of our zoo for the next 35 to 40 minutes. Now, just by walking through our front door today, you guys are helping us strive for a world where all life thrives. From polar bears to penguins to pocket mice to people. That's right. All of us working together to find innovative solutions to over 150 different conservation efforts we work on here at the zoo. Now right now we're on Front Street where you enter today, and to our right is a pathway called Treetops Way. There you can find orangutans swinging in the trees, gorillas napping, and other monkeys just hanging around. Straight ahead from us we have one of our two accesses to our Skyfari aerial tram. Down there you can also find our hummingbird habitat, Komodo Kingdom, reptile house, and Wildlife Explorers Basecamp. But remember, all of those are areas that you do have to explore on foot today. No buses will go back there. Alright, so we're dipping down into the Lost Forest, so I'd just like to briefly remind you guys to please keep arms, legs, claws, paws, and personal items inside of the vehicle at all times. We are going to be getting pretty close to some trees as well as other vehicles. We just want to be as safe as we possibly can here today. You guys are more than welcome to stand up while we're on the bus this morning. I just ask that you hold 3 points of contact at all times. So 3 points of contact means 2 feet planted firmly on the floor, not the seat, and then 1 hand holding the seat in front of you. We are currently driving through one of the largest and most visited botanical gardens here in the United States. San Diego Zoo is much more than just animal wildlife. We're home to over 3,100 different plant species as well, some native to the San Diego area and others endangered from across the globe. We are currently entering our Elephant Odyssey, the example of our African Savanna Conservation Hub that we work on here at the San Diego Zoo. Let's briefly travel to South America, see if we can find the world's largest rodent this morning, the capybara, or their friend, the tapir. Now, directly on our right side, there's going to be some glass, and at the bottom of that tree through that grass is where our capybaras will be. And in the back left corner against the fencing will be where our tapirs are. Now, capybaras, when we get to see them, they have tiny, tiny little legs, but they actually are great swimmers. Their feet are webbed, and just like hippos, they run on the bottom of their water source in order to propel themselves forward. Alright, now we are entering the first third of our elephant sanctuary. These big mechanical looking trees we're seeing are called utilitrees. They provide shade in the summer, heat in the winter, a sprinkler system if it hasn't rained in a while, and also food storage for these massive animals. This gray building here on our right side serves a very important purpose. Each and every one of our elephants actually go inside of this building daily, and they get their nails done, the occasional mani-pedi. They go to the dentist just like you and I would. They also go through wildlife care training with their specialists. We do practice protective barriers with each and every one of our larger animals, so that's what we're seeing here on our right side. Alright, so we have 3 elephants who live here at the San Diego Zoo, 2 males and 1 female, who range in age from 10 years old to 43. The 2 males are our younger ones, and let's see, alright, perfect timing! Say hello to Nepo. This is the youngest of our elephants here. His older brother, Sun Tzu, lives here with him, who's just 2 years older than he is. And this brother pair were born up at our safari park as well. Now, all of our elephants are African elephants, and you can tell based off their ears. Their ears are massive and shaped very similar to the continent of Africa. But while our lions are sleeping for 16 hours a day, our elephants forage for food for 16 hours a day. These guys on average eat anywhere from 150 to 330 pounds of food daily. That's all plant matter. But also remember, they poop about 200 pounds a day, so it evens itself out. That's how they keep that great figure he's got going on. Alright, coming up in this next habitat on our right side, we're going to look down on the ground, and we have one of our 2 dromedary or 1-humped camels.
So you can see the camels back there. That camel like growled. I don't know if it'll do it again, but we'll wait. There you go. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but camel growled again, so that was pretty interesting. These guys we saw on the other side, where the buses are, but you can still see them. One is not sleeping, so he is. But the other one's still Actually, they both just have their tongues out right there. Look at that. Catnap. Look at those. They look tiny. I guess a mama and a baby, but the biggest.
Alright, I feel like getting a little bit chilly, my friends. That's because we're headed up Polar Hill. Once I come to a complete stop, feel free to stand up, look over this hedge on our left side, and see if you can see any of our polar bears hanging out today. Now, out in the wild, polar bears do all of their living and hunting on ice caps. They're able to smell their prey from 4 miles away, and when they dive down into the ocean, they can see about 20 meters down, which is pretty crazy because those waters are dark and cold.
One way to beat the California heat is a polar bear plunge. Let's head in and see what we can find. Okay, I'll take that back. It looks like sunbathing is the order of the day for these polar bears. They're having a real nice sleep up there. Like most of the enclosures here, it's huge, tons of room, loads of different things to keep the polar bears entertained. But on an afternoon like today, who can blame him for just wanting to sunbathe? Look at him wiggle his little nose there.
This is new at the San Diego Zoo, the Denny Sanford Wildlife Explorers Basecamp. Let's see. It's just to the left of the park when you enter. So, very quick to get to. It looks like there's a cafe over there. The spineless marbles, some butterflies. There's a lot of play climbing areas, so great spot to let the kids get all their energy out. More climbing over there. Oh, I see a sloth. I wonder if there's a sloth. I hope there's a sloth. There's a sloth on the thing. A whole area for kids to climb the Discovery Bridge. Oh, looks like there's even a little water area down there.
Because there's animals right next to the climbing areas and the slides.
Yeah. And because it's hot, great place to cool off. There's an animal right there.
We are heading down to the lower level. Now, if you're feeling brave, you can go flying down this hillside. There's ropes and footholds to help you get back up. Or you can just take the gentle pathway like we are. A fennec fox. I don't know if you can see him, but he is having a little sleep in there. It might be a bit...
Oh, there's one that came out. Over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It is very hot at the moment, so a lot of the critters are seeking some shade from the sun. There is one right there, but I think on the camera it's a little too dark to show up. But he looks like he's dreaming. And then there was one that just crept around there. In fact, yeah, there you go. You can see him perfectly. From deserts to marshes. What do we find in marshes? Probably alligators, frogs, all sorts of things like that. Let's see what we can find. We've hit turtle gold. It looks like the whole family's out for a swim today. This guy's got a leaf stuck on top of him. Is that your camouflage, Mr. Turtle, in case anybody tries to get you?
That's how we knew conditions weren't right.
We're looking at ants here. These are leaf-cutter ants. And you can see they are transporting tiny little fragments of leaves between the different chambers. You can actually see them working there. It's so interesting to see how they move from one to the other and how they get stuck.
Yeah, we get them some fruits as well, like orange and apple. And
That's super cool.
they'll drink the nectar from flowers. But they'll also take
Lots of other little creepy crawlies in here as well. See the tarantula there up in the top corner. And then look down here, all the cobwebs, how dense those spider webs are. Wow. This one is a Brazilian white-kneed tarantula. Absolutely beautiful, look at that, wow.
Will Mike make it?
You want to hold the glasses? You can climb the rope.
Well, that looked easy.
Welcome aboard the San Diego Sky Fire. This is another one of those classic Von Roll sky rides that takes you across the park. San Diego is a lucky city to have two of these. This one here and the one that we went on yesterday at SeaWorld. As you can see, not only does this get us across the park, but also it gives us a really nice view. And you can just see how many trees there are and how lush and green the whole place is. Breeze up there. You can see there's a big bridge across the middle of the park that we were on earlier.